So hi, I am Pranay, and I'm the co-founder of Her Market Space. So Her Market Space is a next generation distribution and marketing company with an exclusive rack space in every retail stores across locations, focusing on products manufactured by women. And our mission is to build India's most popular tech-enabled distribution, demand generation, innovative demand generation, and smart logistics platform for consumer products in India. And the problem that we're talking about is for women manufacturers with the existing distribution system and the distributors where they cannot give their demanded commission on the MRP, which is unviable for them. They cannot, like, the distributors are not able to generate demand for these products when they're starting to manufacture with a new brand. At the same time, there is no usage of technology in this entire distribution system, because of which there is a loss of valuable data which could otherwise be used to improve the products manufacturing and also offer better products for the consumers. So what are the alternatives that these women manufacturers are reaching out to right now is going to individual stores by themselves, which is not practical for them to do because there are hundreds and thousands of stores that they have to reach out to. At the same time, going to e-commerce is not working out for them because it's flooded with millions of brands out there, and so they're resorting to selling on white label, because of which they're losing the opportunity to build their own brands for the products they are manufacturing very passionately. So the solution that we are offering is we are giving them lower and viable margin demand, because we are going into the stores and making a deal for all of the products we are representing as a brand aggregator. At the same time, our the cost we are able to give it less because we are making a deal to take a rack space instead of a price for every product. At the same time, because our space is branded in a retail store, we are going to be recognized by the consumers that we are a launcher of the products manufactured by women, and which will leverage us to launch the new products from them. At the same time, we are using technology which will help us capture data on which we'll analyze and build market intelligence. And this is how the web application and the mobile interface looks like for manufacturer, HMS, and retail, which will help us scale the business. And the business process flow that I'm telling about in a simple way is products are manufactured by women, and those products come to our HMS warehouse, which are distributed to several stores. And in each store, this is how the branding look. In each store, we are branding our space where the products are put, and the money goes back to the women manufacturers through HMS, where we generate the revenue. And the market size that we're talking about in retail in India is about USD 1 trillion market, of which we're targeting the urban areas, which is about 38 billion USD. And there are about 12 million stores that we're talking about. And the competition for us are the traditional retail distributors, and also some of the startups which are using technology, and also giants like Amazon, Big Basket, Udaan, which have been heavily funded getting into this business. However, the competition that we have is that we are the only company as a distributor who will have a space inside the store which is branded by our name, which will help us establish a name in the consumers, which will help us launch B2C directly later. And the revenue model of this business that we're talking about is a hybrid with both subscription and also mandatory commission on every sale of the product. And the financial projection is that within the next 18 months, we want to reach out to 20,000 stores and reach the break-even point. And our traction is that within the first 3 months of launching, we launched it in the September, and we are already in 55 stores, onboarded 14 women manufacturers with brands in FMCG and wellness and organic products. And at the same time, our catalog is already about 100 plus products. And we have already generated a market demand of around 2 lakh rupees of products, of which we have catered to already around 1,45,000, and we generated a revenue of around 10,000. And all this traction has been achieved by spending 0 rupees on customer acquisition and only 7 to 8,000 rupees on the OPEX. And our business vision from here is to launch an e-commerce website, because we are branding our space. Our name will be famous among the final consumer who's buying the products from the rack space where our products are put in. And we'll also want to get into the franchisee retail business and also a wholesale market. And my co-founders are Lakshmi Priya and Srinit. Lakshmi Priya is a businesswoman who has worked with women manufacturers in the last 2 years and helping them take their products to the market. And Srinit, who has experience in building handy tech tools, mobile applications for ERP business, ERP for the businesses. And I am a data scientist myself and a growth strategist, building analytics capabilities at startups to aid the business growth. And we have a team who are working for branding, digital marketing, lead generation, and tech development, who are Sanjay, Nitin, Krishna, Varsha, and Prashant. And we also have a mentors for our business model. That is Mr. Satya, who has got around 19 years of experience in FMCG distribution from Hyderabad, and also Mr. Ajay Babu, who has 15 plus years of experience working with women manufacturers across the leading women empowerment organizations supporting women empowerment in business.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you. You do have a great team, and we wish you the very best. Appreciate you spending time on our platform and taking us through your story. We wish you the very best. Thank you once again for
Thank you
being
so much,
on
Sriram.
Open Mic.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, everyone. Bye-bye.
We now move on to our next startup who will be taking us through their journey. We have Misaki, that's the name of the company. Bhavya will be joining us on the main stage. Misaki is a social enterprise working towards the concept of 3G, and the G's here involve Grameen, gifting, and generating livelihoods. For the first time, I'm hearing terms such as grampreneurs as well as colorpreneurs. What are all these terms and what exactly is Misaki up to? Let's hear it from Bhavya. Over to you, Bhavya.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I am Bhavya. I call myself Sutradhar of Misaki. Sutradhar is a binding thread which connects the artisans to the urban world or to the gifting spaces. So Misaki is, as Sriram said, is a social enterprise working towards Grameen gifting and generating livelihoods. We are trying to revive the arts of India, promoting the local economy through the gifting solutions we are providing. We are also doing a service kind of thing for these artisans, that is branding for them. So these are the two concepts which Misaki is working on. Since COVID has disrupted completely the local economy, we are trying to bring those local artisans and promote their products in our various gifting solutions. Our target market is corporate gifting and other event gifting in the gifting solutions and services. We are targeting all the artisans across India. So the main agenda is to promote the local arts and the local economy through our products. And we curate hampers, we curate different products, different theme based products through this thing. For Christmas, we are doing Chennapatna toys, and that is a great response we are receiving from people. Apart from the 3Gs, what we are also trying to do the Misaki, also in Telugu means your friend. So the name of Misaki is through that. So the Misaki, and also it means blossom. So community and the livelihoods and different products, women artisans, women empowerment is the main goal of Misaki. So we involve women in every work we do. So till now, we have promoted 50 plus livelihoods. We have promoted 30 plus livelihoods of the women through our social enterprise, and 10 arts are promoted through the products. So that is what the story of Misaki is. We started in 2019, but the idea is since 2016. We like to call our artisans as grampreneurs because they are entrepreneurs in themselves, and the kalapreneurs because the artists which we are giving them giving the space to are the kalapreneurs. They are already established in the art field they are working on. We have revived Charyal, we have promoted, I mean, the Charyal painting, we have promoted Apen painting through our products. So such kind of mural art through our products. So these kind of products we are getting in the corporate gifting as well. Thank you, Sriram. I hope I justified my 3 minutes. Or I am
Thank you,
left.
Bhavya. That's a great initiative that you're doing to keep up the culture and for women empowerment. We hope you figure out other 2Gs and come up with 5G soon. Thanks a
Sure,
lot.
definitely. To keep up the space we are going into in telecom, then
Yeah,
definitely I will love to do that.
yeah. Thanks a lot. All the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next on the list, we have uh, Geetika Bhatia from Btest, who is trying to give a AI-based SaaS solution for employer branding. Let's hear what it is. Over to you, Geetika.
Thank you so much. Um, in the industry, I speak to a lot of C-level members, CXOs, to understand that they face a lot of problem with talent acquisition and talent retention. It's not just that. Firstly, obviously, there's abundance of applications that they receive for every job opening. Also, there's shortage of the skilled candidates. So it's the problem is not just that the offer letters decline, but also that when the company has invested, not good enough hiring is done, or recruiters sometimes feel that they have hired below their expectations. So this is what Btest is currently solving. So I'm Gitika Bhatia. I'm spearheading the growth process at Btest. The sole intent of Btest is to keep up with the rhythm of hiring of every enterprise and to ensure the quality of the hire. And we do this with just two key solutions. One is the employer branding, making sure that your story is going out to the qualified talent pool as fastly as possible. And we are India's first video based employer branding platform. And secondly, by talent screening, assessing the future potential of the candidates in your organization so that you get to hire the people who will be as dedicated in the firm as you are today. So I would say that in your next hiring, if you think that you would want to save 45% of your cost and reduce the turnaround time by up to 70%, then I'm here to help you achieve that goal. So it's Btest, BEATEST.in, and the email ID goes as hello@btest.in. And we'll be happy to hear your talent acquisition goals and to be able to cater to it to the best of our ability. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Geetika. Geetika, I request you to leave your information in our open desk, our open mic desk. Make sure you check out the complete virtual platform. There are plenty of like-minded folks all under the same roof. After all, this is the TIE Global Summit 2020. Thank you so much for that lovely presentation, and we wish you the very best. Now we
Thank you,
move
Shreya.
on to our next startup that's going to be taking center stage. We have Akhil Maiman, who is going to be joining us. He's going to be telling us about AlphaSlate Technology Private Limited. AlphaSlate is a K-12 education platform that addresses every child's unique learning needs and keeps them engaged with exciting learners as well. They create personalized learning experiences and connect students with the best teachers, content, as well as media for all subjects. Over to you, Akhil.
Yes, hi. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. So my name is Akhil Maman. I'm the founder and CEO of AlphaSlate. I'd like to introduce me and my team. My co-founder is Sahil Gore. I come from a product management and strategy background. I have an engineering degree from Columbia University in New York and an MBA from ISB. My co-founder has had startups that were incubated at IIT Madras and PayPal. Our idea is AlphaSlate, which is a mobile-first learning platform. As a part of our platform, what we allow our students and educators to do is to get dynamic personalization of the content. Our platform also lets you do live online lessons, and we can take up to 250 students at per call, and we have no limitation on the number of simultaneous calls that you can have because we're completely SaaS based. We sit on the AWS cloud. As a differentiation with the competitors that are there currently, most of the competitors, the larger ones, work in silos. They either do pre-recorded videos, they either do assessments, or they do only live video. We actually bring all the three parts together on one easy to use platform. We have already been selected under Startup India, and we're a part of their incubation center, which enables us to get funding through Startup India. We also have a pilot running with a school system of 12 schools, which is covering around 25,000 students. We are available on the Android and the Apple platforms. We can, at any point of time, we are a platform that gives you 24/7 access, 365 days. Our UI is extremely easy to onboard new educators as well as students. Along with this, we have also built a parent and teacher app to enable the learning to be more focused compared to the other competitors in this space. We started in 2019, towards the end of 2019, right before the start of the the pandemic, which actually has put my market actually front and center, considering we are edtech. That's pretty much what I wanted to cover. And please feel free to reach back out to us. My name is Akhil Mamin again. The company name is AlphaSlate.
Akhil, do you want to take us through, quickly touch upon what the last few months have been? You did mention that because you are an edtech company,
Yeah, sure.
very exciting times over the last few months, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we actually, when we first started, we were not thinking of having live video as a part of our journey in our platform. Because of EdTech, what happened because of COVID actually is live video became front and center because a lot of educators wanted to connect with the students online and see the students. So we actually built that whole new capability, which wasn't there in our setup, and we can actually support 250 students per call, which is way higher than Zoom, which we are using right now. And we can also support other functionalities like mute all, turn on video, or remotely for teachers. So that is something that we did. And another growth area that we saw was our pilot, which one of the school systems was actually on the fence with us for quite some time. But COVID hit and they actually opened our pilot for those 25,000 students. So we actually saw a lot of growth over the last 6 months. In fact, we are already part of 2 different acceleration centers, and we are a part of Startup India incubation. That I think the Startup India opens our doors to the CBSE and ICSE Central Board of Education, which we are very excited to go for. So as of now, very exciting times for us. We are also looking at this platform for a way to actually meet in potential investors who would like to help us in our growth. Because with live video and with the content play, we actually need funds to actually build that capability, especially on the content and video side. So we want to build that. So that's what we are looking for at this point, as well as customers, for sure.
We would like to have it all. You are right in mentioning that times they have changed and a lot of things have now become industry standards. We've all made peace with the fact that work from home is going to be here to stay. Education as well, very soon to become an industry standard. And we wish you the very best, Akhil. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our journeys of these founders and co-founders will flow on. We have plenty more stories to be told on this open mic platform. Here's a video presentation for you from a very interesting company talking about their journey. Let's have the video as we'll be back with plenty more companies.
Hello everyone, my name is Azam. Right the net. We are a GarageTech B2B company providing intelligent CRM and accounting solution for unorganized automotive garages and retailers to be efficient and profitable. We have a solution in 9 Indian languages on mobile as well as web. Garage owners across 2-wheeler, 3-wheeler, 4-wheeler space can create digital job cards, digital invoices, do customer, vendor and inventory management, and also they can track online service booking, send timely updates to their end customers and collect the payments. Best part is the in-app analytics. These in-app analytics help them to identify lean business days and provide customized offers to their end customers. This helps them to grow by 30% within 6 months. We have our garage owners as our customers across India, generating 2.86 lakhs of invoices worth of 54 crores. Apart from solving for the garage owners, we are also solving for the OEMs which are selling the huge number of vehicles in the Indian automotive ecosystem. We are providing aftermarket intelligence to the OEMs with respect to vehicle failures, genuine parts penetration, parts consumption, lube consumption, and so on. This helps them to increase their genuine parts penetration, increase their spare or the lube retail in the Indian automotive aftermarket. There is a huge number of data lying in the Indian automotive aftermarket, which is being collected with our data-driven solutions, and this will be helpful to provide credit lines to the garage owners with the integration with the neobanks. Thai Global Summit 2020 is an excellent platform, and we are looking for strategic investors to raise 1.6 crore, which will be used for technology team building for analytics, sales and marketing, and customer support team. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, glad you are enjoying our lineup of all these startups, such varied startups, I tell you. We've had all sorts of businesses from all verticals being exposed, coming under the same roof of Open Mic here at the TIE Global Summit 2020. We now move into our next startup to tell the tale, to take us through the journey of their startup. We have Saswat Kumar Panda from Quotient, India. They are a passionate team of entrepreneurs, strategic business consultants, expert web programmers, and pixel perfect designers who've been working with startups, innovators, companies across the world with the aim to build efficient business solutions and marketable products. Let's hear more from Saswat Kumar. Over to you, Saswat.
Hi, Sriram. Thanks for the introduction. And it's wonderful to actually having a platform here. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm the CEO and founder of Quotient, and Quotient is a digital transformation company helping companies, especially in the SME and mid-size range, to actually adopt digital as one of their pathways or road, I can say. And we have categorized our solutions into three major categories. One is basically talking about digital engagement and workflow, which we talk about any kind of CRMs, e-commerce, or any kind of front end, which is dealing with customers end to end. We also design digital intelligence solutions, which is basically AI and IoT based solutions, which we call it as intelligent solutions these days, whether it is about turning up smart city solutions or designing an AI based solutions or a data analytics and visualization dashboards for the customers, we do that. And the third most important category that we actually work with is product collaborations. We work with a lot of innovative ideas and innovations. So these are three major areas where Quotient works. And Quotient is actually right now based out from Malaysia and India. Yes, we have ventured out from India itself. I was the first founder of the company. I have three more co-founders with me who are working with me as well, Priyanka, Sanat, and Smriti as well. And going ahead, Quotient is aiming to be one of the companies which can expand into Southeast Asia as one of their key markets, where we expect ourselves to represent from Malaysia, Singapore, and all. Currently, our base of customers are actually from Singapore and Malaysia. We do intend to work in collaborations with a lot of enterprises, SMEs, and other segments, and provide them intelligent solutions in the best way possible. And Quotient, in a global platform on a long term, we do have intention to make sure that we provide a global talent pool, which can actually also go ahead and can actually help a lot of product innovators in the long run as a dedicated team for them in a more agile format. Going further, we are also, as part of Innovation Race, I'm also beyond Quotient. I'm also, I have also started another company with a few more team members in Malaysia, which is also named as Bruita. He's working on a engagement platform for tracking customer analytics when it comes to buying groceries. So this is another AI-based platform. As a startup, we have started one year back, and we are right now about to launch the product in the next 1 quarter. So that is another platform which I'm working on. Beyond that, I'm also part of a lot of ecosystems where I'm also working with World Trade Center as one of the honorary conveners, work with Foundate and other small platforms as well, where some of the universities where I also work with on the sustainability development. These are some of the areas which I'm working on, and I'm also listed under one of the entrepreneurs who has got a Malaysia Tech Entrepreneur Pass for Special Innovation category in Malaysia, and expressing, and we are also working on one of the ideas regarding a health tech, for which I'm only hosting this company also in Malaysia itself. So typically an Asian company with a global ambition. We intend to do much bigger than what we are expecting, and yes, completely bootstrapped so far.
Congratulations, Saswat, on this incredible growth story, and we wish you all the very best for the upcoming exciting year to come. Being here on this platform, thank you for sharing your story and being part of the open mic. This is what it's about. We specifically asked for founders and co-founders not to use any presentations, but to just come here and talk on this platform. Did you enjoy this experience?
Absolutely, absolutely. This is something that I have been also being advising few of my ecosystem partners that why don't you come out with an open system where there's no protocol associated and we are able to speak our mind, what we are doing and all those things, because every entrepreneur is important in this ecosystem, not just about an idea or innovation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here, and it's a great opportunity. And congratulations for bringing up this kind of a wonderful opportunity to us.
This time it's on the virtual platform, ladies and gentlemen. So it's reaching out to people across the world. We have so many folks joining us from all countries, all across the world. Like I said, Open Mic TIE Global Summit 2020. It's the world's largest entrepreneurship summit that's happening right now. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. So many things happening across so many stages as well. This is Audi 7. This is the open mic stage where we have founders and co-founders coming in and sharing us their candid stories. 3 minutes is all that this stage facilitates these founders and co-founders to take us through the journey, their entrepreneurial stories, and what it's been like to actually set up this beautiful company of theirs. Right now, joining us on this platform, we have Mahesh Godi. Godi is actually a technologically innovative organization that's focused on the engineering and manufacturing of sustainable green energy solutions. Let's find out more. Mahesh, over to you. Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. Thank you for giving an opportunity. My name is Mahesh Godi. I'm a CEO and founder. And Godi is a disruptive energy tech startup based out of India with in-house 20 plus PhDs. And we are working on next generation supercapacitors and batteries from pocket to the rocket that will have less carbon footprint than any other manufacturers out there involved. And we are in the state of emergency with respect to the energy technology. Out there are a lot of innovations and investments happening in the software products, not in energy sector. The market is ripe for disturbance. Okay, so our goal is to reduce the kilowatt hour price by 40% without compromising safety, security, and sustainability. And we are working with the different clients across the world. And we are just less than a year old, but we are working with different clients across the world to manufacture a tailor-made batteries for the defense, aerospace, and electric vehicles across the world. And we are looking for investors and part of our journey for a green tech. And thank you, Ty, for giving an opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mahesh. That was short, but to the point for sure. I request you to feel free to visit our platform. And there's plenty of networking opportunities that's happening all across the platform. Be sure to drop in at the event desk and chat with like-minded people there. Thank you so much, Mahesh.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate for the time and opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I request all our speakers, of course, to drop their profiles in our open mic desk. There's plenty of networking opportunities. It's amazing how so many like-minded people are under the same roof. In Audi 7, this is our open mic stage. We now call upon our next startup to take over the stage. We have Raghuram with us. Raghuram from Yespoho India, a techno experience-based social platform connecting customers and artisans directly to build engagement, trust, and relationship through AR, VR, social commerce, as well as patented technology. We'd love to hear more. Over to Raghuram.
Thank you. You've already given us a solution, so that saves some time for me. Good day, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are. I'm Raghuram, CEO and founder of Espoho. You might all wonder, what does Espoho actually mean? Well, I actually coined this term from Spanish espojo, which means mirror. The word was transformed for easy pronunciation, and it means, yes, I look good in front of the mirror. The journey of Espoho starts rather strange. And before I get to the journey, I would like to ask, has this ever happened to you? Every time we go out for shopping with our family, I vividly remember my mom, my sister, and my wife looking at different combinations of color, design, and fabric for their ethnic apparel, which the stores generally don't carry. And as a result, we spent hours in the traffic going from store to store. Imagine the traffic nightmare in Mumbai, Hyderabad, or Bangalore. I dread it. I'm sure you would have faced at least this once in your lifetime. This happened to me when I visited India in 2015 on my business work. And on my way back, I decided to shop a sari for my wife. Man, while that shopping was very painful, it opened my eyes to a few things. One, it is the lack of choices and unsatisfied customers that had become the norm. We all know of the old adage, goods once sold cannot be returned and cave temptor. As part of this journey, I also realized that India's oldest industry, handloom and handicraft, is on the verge of extinct due to highly fragmented market and poor infrastructure and obsolete technology. Like Sriram mentioned, that is our solution. We built a techno experience based online social platform for like-minded people where they can have an active engagement through technology using AR and social commerce to build trust and relationship. Imagine a world where you can create your own design for an apparel, place the order and have it ready and delivered almost immediately. Introducing the next generation of retail shopping. Yes, I'm talking about customization and personalization to cater to individual needs. What makes Espoho unique besides its business model is our purpose. Every Espovian in the organization knows and understands the purpose. And it is this purpose and the design of the organization that will make this company a 100-year-old company. And it is this DNA within each and every Espovian that is changing the way how we conduct business with our guests and partners. Since inception in 2017, we have onboarded about 50 artisans and have over 500 plus in the pipeline. And our social community has about 80,000 posts, and it has been growing leaps and bounds. While COVID has impacted many industries across the board, my Espovians quickly understood the ramification, and we were able to adapt quickly and make significant changes in our operations, operational cost, and significantly improve our operational efficiencies. This would not have been possible without their quick thinking and execution. So since the launch, we are actually looking for the growth in market share since the market has already validated us, and we're looking for investments at this time. Most recently, we were awarded as the top 10 startups by HICIA. You can check us out on espoho.com, and anyone interested to learn more, please message me. I'd like to thank Ty for giving me this opportunity. Thank you all.
Thank you, Raghuram, for that excellent presentation. Congratulations are in order. So dynamic, and here's wishing you all the very best for the upcoming exciting year, 2021. Thank you once again for gracing the stage and giving us such a wonderful presentation. Open mic, Thai Global Summit 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our next startup that's waiting to take center stage here. All the way from USA, we have Jason joining us. Good morning, Jason. Thank you for joining us so early in the morning. To tell you a little bit about Jason's company here, Jason CabinetHR delivers HR to companies with 49 or fewer people through a voice-enabled AI platform. Let's hear more from Jason himself. Over to you, Jason.
Thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. My name is Jason Cabinet, CEO and founder of CabinetHR. At CabinetHR, we deliver HR to companies with 49 or fewer people. According to the United States Small Business Administration, there's 5 million small companies in the US with 49 or fewer people, and most of them don't have HR. An HR person like myself is going to be $50,000 to $80,000 per year plus benefits, which is not affordable. And then you have the HR consultants who we want to put out of business because overcharging price under delivering value. Because most small businesses don't have HR, it's estimated they lose $27 billion per year because of bad HR, which comes out to around $10,000 per small business employee. It's also estimated that small business owners spend 25% of their time on HR, time that would be better spent taking care of employees, taking care of customers, and building the business. At CabinetHR, we want to solve this by providing a voice-enabled AI platform and access to a dedicated HR business partner. For the team myself, I'm a retired U.S. Army officer, 30 years HR experience, master's in HR and HR certified. I also have previous startup experience. Our software guy, Matt, has 15 years of building and launching products to include helping raise $2.5 million at a previous startup. And Madison has extensive product design and marketing and sales experience. For our board advisors, I want to highlight 2 people. The first one is Kevin Goldsmith, former VP of engineering at Spotify, and David Meltzer, former advisor to Gary Vaynerchuk. For the market, for the US TAM is 21 billion at a bottoms up. Also want to highlight, I believe we've done a good job across social media, building a community around CabinetHR. We have around 40,000 followers across different social media platforms. And our podcast, the Jason Cabinet experience where I talk to small business owners and founders, gets around 3,000 downloads an episode. And I'm personally connected to 12,000 small business owners on LinkedIn. And we haven't begun fundraising. We're going to start a fundraising process probably in January or February. So thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And listen, I look forward to your feedback.
Thank you so much, Jason. Apart from HR, definitely we could take a few notes about personal branding and how you've gone about things. Podcast definitely is something that we all look forward to here as well. Make sure you visit our platform and make sure you check out all the networking opportunities. Be sure to drop in at our event desk and chat with plenty of like-minded people. A whole lot of networking that's happening all across the platform. Thank you once again, Jason. Have a great rest of the day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next startup. From the US of A, we now move on to UK. We have Michael joining us to take over the platform. Michael Anthony Livingston. He's going to be talking about Dusty D. Dusty D is a cloud-based user-generated shipping address book for e-commerce. Let's hear more from Michael Anthony Livingstone. Over to you, Michael.
Hi. Am I pitching now, or I'm just talking about myself?
3 minutes. So
3 minutes. Okay. So I used to be a bad friend. I don't know about you guys, but have you ever had the impulse to buy a friend or family member that special gift, only to abandon the idea simply because you didn't know their shipping address details? So in 2018, online global gifting generated over $260 billion. Yet for millions of us that no longer use an address book or store our friends' address details, finding and inputting a shipping address can be a real pain, especially when you're typing into a mobile phone. And this frustration, it can sometimes lead to us abandoning our online shopping carts or just ignoring that impulse decision to buy that perfect gift. Now, although PIN codes are used extensively within e-commerce checkouts to speed up and simplify the addressing process, it's still the same problem. How many of your friends or family's PIN codes do you actually know without having to text or ask a friend? So Dusted is the world's most convenient virtual address book. In one click, it autofills the shipping address details of our friends and families using just their mobile phone numbers. For retailers, we increase conversions by over 15%, whilst also reducing failed first-time deliveries and incidents of user input error. And this can lead to items being delivered to the wrong address. For shoppers, it's one less form to fill out. This also allows shoppers the freedom to impulse buy, which in the UK is currently about 16% of total retail sales. And with the increase in voice e-commerce, Dusted enabled smart speakers will allow this. Alexa, buy chocolates from Thornton's and deliver to mum. Imagine food deliveries, autonomous taxis, and other sectors that deliver, they can all benefit from Dusted. Our international team of developers, advisors, and marketeers have just launched a test program in Liverpool and are looking to scale across the UK. My name is Michael Livingstone, and I'm the founder of Dusted. And my ask today is that if you're an investor, a logistics organization, or a retailer that wants to help create the world's favorite address book, look us up. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael, for that wonderful presentation and for talking also passionately about your company. Have a great rest of the day, and here's wishing you all the very best for an exciting year lined up ahead, 2021. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move ahead with our next startup story. We have not one, but two individuals who's going to be taking the platform now. We have Kunal and Jay, who are going to be taking the center stage here to take us through Simple with an L, SIMPL, Simple. They're joining us from US of A. Simple is a platform for personal trainers to upload their own workout videos behind a paywall, allowing them to scale their online businesses by converting their existing social media followers into paying customers. Sounds so very interesting. Let's hear more from them. Kunal and Jay, over to you.
So thank you for the introduction. When I started working out, I was 14 years old. And by the time I was 17 years old, I'd become a personal trainer. Even though I'd studied and done the research on exercise form, I still managed to herniate my discs. So to this day, 4 years later, I recently came out of surgery about 3 weeks ago, and what we found was that no matter how much information is out there, there's still a very high risk of injury. 1 in 5 people suffer from back pain, and there's a high population of people who are constantly re-injuring themselves. So what we're seeing is people need a way to access information and also be able to receive real-time feedback without paying a very high cost for a personal trainer. Jay.
Yeah, so what we've done is we've taken fine-tuned research out of CMU called pose detection, and we've used that to basically allow people to get real-time feedback while they're exercising. So using our exercise scripts, what people can do is while they're doing a squat, let's say they're leaning too far forward or not going all the way down, right? Normally, if they don't have any supervision, that would likely cause them to get injured over a long period of time. However, with our state-of-the-art technology, we give them audio and visual feedback so that they're able to correct themselves before the injury can happen.
And basically using that angle information, we can process it and give recommendations in order to correct their form over time so that they don't have chronic pain or continue their risk of injury. So right now, Amazon AWS has named us a top 10 university startup in the country, in the United States, and we've received many grants. We were Y Combinator finalists, and our plan for the upcoming season is to begin our fundraise in January. Investors, people in the fitness industry, please reach out to us. We're super excited to be here, and thank you, Ty.
Thank you so very much, Kunal and Jay. It must have been exciting. The last few months, all of us have had to rely on digital workouts of sorts. There was a whole lot of hesitation in the market as well, but it left us no other choice than to just start working out by taking in instructions from a monitor. What have the last few months been like? Would you quickly want to take us through?
Yeah, so we've noticed the digital fitness era is really growing with due to COVID, because people want to work out safely at home, and those who are high risk individuals will aren't able to return to gyms right now. So people purchase the Mirror or a Peloton, which are great devices. However, they're super expensive, and what we're trying to provide is a way to democratize health for all. From the convenience of your phone, individuals can set up their phone, stand in front of it, and receive real-time feedback, ensuring that they're making progress, but also preventing injury.
Well, thank you, Kunal and Jay, for gracing the platform and taking us through Simple. Make sure you give these guys a shout out. You can go say hi to them. I request all the speakers to drop your profiles at our open mic desk. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. We now take a quick bio break in exactly 10 minutes at 8 p.m. We are going to be back with our open mic platform with plenty of speakers who will be joining us to take us through their entrepreneurial journeys. Thank you once again, and have a great day.